Hello and welcome to Unsettled JD. Today is day 24 here at Wild Treks in Belize. So today starts off at 5:30 in the morning. Luckily I wasn't that tired, and luckily there was not as many mosquitoes today, thank goodness. So feeding Cheek and Nugget went really well. They both fed within like the 3 minutes, and so since I never go in the water, I ended up putting the water hyacinths out on the fence and then the seagrass down. So after that I just wait around until 7:40 when it's prep time to feed the girls. They're all in the pen, so that's always a good start. So I got the water hyacinths, and then I just usually help out with whatever after that. For some odd reason I was off. So everything went well this morning. We all got in the water. I fed Hope. Anna had Sandy, and Gus had Kelly. And so Cheeky, she always likes to go under my leg, so she was going under my leg back and forth when I had Hope, and then her box ended up like getting stuck in between between Hope and I, and then so Hope freaked out, and then Cheeky freaked out, and then Sandy freaked out. So I dropped my bottle, but not all the way, just like the nipple kind of went in, so Anna was like probably didn't go in, but Anna ended up spilling her milk everywhere. So she had to go make another one for Sandy. So I continued to feed Hope, but Hope didn't come to me right away. And somehow Sandy came to me, and I started feeding her, and I was like, wait, this isn't Hope. And then I kind of kicked her away. And then another one came up, and I like made sure I looked for the scar. And I was like, okay, this isn't Cheeky because I don't see a scar. So I started feeding her, but like her eyes were closed. I was like, Hope never closes her eyes. I'm like, I don't think this is Hope. And then then the manatee, which ended up being Cheeky, like swam away, and I was like, that definitely wasn't Hope, that was Cheeky. So Cheeky probably got about 3 gulps of Hope's, and then Hope finally came to me shortly after that, and then she drank the rest very quickly, and then I fed Cheeky after that, and then Cheeky drank her milk within like 2 minutes, and I was like, wow, that was so quick. So no idea what was wrong with me this morning. I blame the sun being in my eyes and I couldn't see, but I double checked to make sure that it was Hope, but the scar's disappearing, so I have to make sure I know the difference between Hope and Cheeky now. So then I just waited. I was hungry this morning, so I had some leftover lasagna and then ate some cereal. And then feed the birds. All went well with that. Nothing wrong with that. And then that nice long break. What did I do during the break? Oh, I didn't have a break because I went out seagrassing today. It was my turn to seagrass, so of course I put on my hat, sunglasses, my nice long sun protector, and out there I went. I didn't really feel like kayaking far, so I just kind of went somewhere like probably around here. And I found a nice patch, and there's nowhere to park the canoe, so I perched the canoe, so I tied it around my wrist, and then I was in a really good spot, so I didn't really have to move, pick, and all of a sudden I was like, I don't hear my kayak as close to me, and it was like quite away from me, so then I had to like run or walk slowly to go get it because I didn't want to disturb the soil. And luckily enough, I grabbed the kayak right where there was another patch, so I tied it better this time. That's a pretty bird. And then just sat there and picking. Actually wasn't out that late. I was out until about 10. And of course put the seagrass away, put the kayak away, and then I just sat on that bench for the next hour until it was my time to go feed the babies. So feeding Nugget and Teak was quite quick. They're quite good. Within 3 minutes. So I also put like the water hyacinths out and the seagrass down because I was like, I want to be in the water. It was kind of getting hot again. And then lunch. We had lunch, and then after lunch we had that nice little break. And then I was tired. I gave myself like an hour, and I was like of doing stuff, and then I was like, man, I'm really tired. So I ended up like going to my bed, and I was like, I'll just watch some TV in bed and see if I fall asleep. And I was like out cold for 2 hours until my alarm clock went off. So then I was off to feed the birds, and I found 2 dead birds in like the new little chick hatchery. Like their feathers were like pretty much off. So we were told that they think it was a boa that got them, but they didn't. The snakes didn't eat them. So no idea what that was about. But I guess the cats have some extra food today. yeah, and then after that, we wait to feed the girls. Only Sandy was in the pen, so Gus, no, I ended up feeding her, not Gus. I fed her today, and I put obviously all the water hyacinths out and the seagrass down, and then Sandy basically bolts as soon as it's done. So we're not actually making the milk for them now. So if they're not coming in by the 4:15, then we're not going to make milk for them. They need to be in the pen before, because it looks like they're just kind of staying out there longer, which is good because that's what we want. And then next was Chicken Nuggets, 6 o'clock to feed them, and the mosquitoes were so-so. They weren't absolutely horrible, but they weren't the greatest, and I'm always looking forward to finish those feeds. And then everyone was in the main house tonight. Normally everyone comes down to the lagoon. Maybe there was too many mosquitoes, and yeah, so everyone was in the house, so I ended up just like being social last night, surprise, surprise, until dinner. And then after dinner, I was like, oh, I'm a bit tired, so I went to bed, but then I watched a movie and like couldn't sleep. It was like 9:30 and it was like still wide awake, and I was like, I just need to sleep. So that is the end of day 24. Bye.